is GeekFi and tonight's show with the blockchain education. And everybody welcomes you on the YouTube, on the Binance, and on the Obi Live platforms, guys. Hello, hello. And today we have special guests, guys. So they're basically situated in different corners of the world. So meet guys, meet Jonathan, meet Robert and Asitha to introduce themselves and introduce their platform. So today we will be speaking about the blockchain in our lives, about trading, something about the modern ways to earn money. Okay, guys, so let's be introduced. So who gonna start? Okay, maybe Jonathan. So just a couple of words about yourself and about what you're doing.
Hi guys, my name is Jonathan Regan. I'm from Blockchain Education. We're based in Australia. We have an American team, a Canadian team, also in Europe as well. What we do is we basically teach people how to trade cryptocurrencies. All of the cryptocurrencies that you guys know go up, they go down. We try and find the perfect time. We've been doing it for about 7 years, and we've automated that process. We've made it so that we have an auto trading platform, an education platform, and we also support you. So that's what we do. And I guess I'm the guy that you'll see in the live webinars because we run those as well. And then I'm joined by Asitha, the CEO of the company. He does a lot of the technology, the auto trading. And I'm also joined by Robert. He's the concierge. He basically will teach you how to trade crypto and also derivatives with leverage. So maybe I'll introduce my partner, Asitha, the CEO of Blockchain Education.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
All right, thank you, GeekFi, and thank you for inviting us today, and it's exciting. So just to tell about me, my name is Asitha Koralage. I'm the CEO, and we started the company in 2017, and we are a SEC regulated company based in Australia, and we saw that there was crypto was at that time one of the most valuable assets to trade, and we came in and we built up a platform that has three major things where we have the education arm. We teach the entire theories. We teach how to trade, and then we also have an automated platform, auto trading platform in the spot market, the derivative markets, and in the margin trading markets, and also we do one-to-one support as well. So where we teach them, if it is derivative trading, we teach them how to do derivative trading in the spot markets. We give all the second opinions that a trader needs when they are trying to do trades. So we do that as well, and our whole auto trading system. For the last 3.5 years, we have traded over volumes of more than $600 million US. So we had been always developing with a lot of algorithms that we have done, and now we are also incorporated AI into our algorithms as well. So we have so many things in our platform. So you can ask questions. That's what we are as Blockchain Education with our team. So thank you very much again, and we're so excited to be here.
Let's introduce Robert, mate.
Yeah, Robert, go ahead. Introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Robert Hoyt, and I've been working with blockchain education since late 2017. I got my start in Forex and started dealing with Bitcoin, trading Bitcoin in late 2011. So I did that for a few years, and then I joined Blockchain Education, and I've been helping them to train people how to use the auto trading system and how to trade manually for about the last 5 years. So actually 6 years. So anyway, that's who I am, and I'm a full-time trader as well. I trade mostly futures, but I also trade in spot trades when necessary. So that's pretty much it.
Guys, thank you for the introduction. Guys, today we have just a bomb of knowledge here and experience in trading and of course, in the blockchain education and blockchain technology. So guys, I have just some general questions just to begin with, because actually we have the audience who are just sitting on the trading platforms, but they're afraid to trade, to trade wisely, to make to get big depots and everything. So my first question for you guys is, what skill set should have a person to start trading, and the minimal sum, of course, to start trading on the spot market, on the futures market, or just investing? So what are the basics one person should have just to start with?
I can answer that actually.
Okay.
Thank you, GeekFi. When we started back in 2017, what you needed was simply to participate, to join. Anybody putting money into cryptocurrency in 2017, basically everything went up in value. So it was very easy back then. But now in 2023, it's more difficult. As your viewers probably know, most of the spot trading value for most of the coins is declining. We're in a 2-year bear market. There's only a small number of coins. So what you need now is you need to be able to look at all of the industry and find the coins that are going up in value. Look for the projects that are worthwhile that are going up. So what you really need now is you need an open mind. You need to be able to look at lots and lots of information, and you need to decide very carefully which coins you should be trading, or which sort of periods of time that you should be trading. And that means now you need automation. So you really need to auto trade if you want to be successful. The combination of the understanding what the market's doing and having sort of an approach that means that you're disciplined and you know what you're doing, and then automatically doing it, they're the three things that we've found. We've taught thousands and thousands of people. And as you know, the industry has changed. It's gone up, down, sideways, down, up, and sideways. And now it potentially is going back up again. So I would say what's changed over time is you need to have a more a complicated view of the industry now. You can't just throw money at anything. Your chances are pretty poor. So I'd say the biggest thing that you need is an open mind. You need some sort of people that you can trust. You need to be able to automate some of this, and you probably need a support network that helps you actually get in there and support you when you trade.
Okay, very wise actually answer. Thank you very much. And speaking about the benefits and risks, how do you manage it? And everybody is, of course, aware about the risks, but they're just going for the lucrative, percents, for example, on hobby. So, what's the potential of benefits versus risks on trading and on just spot trading and future trading?
I can talk about that one, unless you want to, Asitha or Robert. Up to you guys.
Yeah, I can just we can give a combined answer as well, but I think there were quite a lot of questions in what you asked. But then when you look at risk and risk to rewards, like what we say is you need to have a trading plan. So we have created a winning methodology, right? And we say to all our members, stick to our methodology, which we have proven it has provided a lot of gains over the years, over and over, and stick to this plan, whether it is spot or if you're using derivative trading, how you could manage that risk, right? And we come in every week, twice a week, and we scan the market. We tell all our members, these are the coins that out of the 2,000 coins that are there in Binance, because and tell them, look, these are the coins that is worth looking at, and then these are the levels that you should get in when you want to get in, and then we also come back the next week or 3-4 days later and say, hey, this is the time to take profits, and all of them are based on our methodology. So we provide a methodology, and also we even give that indicator for free for the members, so that they could see, and we will also show you what's our methodology is when we go along, when we show our platform. So we always make sure that always we manage and we have the trading plan with us whenever we make these trades, and we teach people how to do that. So that's why people have been successful in doing so. So
yeah, the other thing that we do, which is a little bit different to everyone else, is a lot of people who teach you how to trade say never use more than 1%, only use $10, always make sure you diversify your portfolio. We don't really believe in that idea, because at the end of the day, sometimes a signal or an entry or an opportunity in the cryptocurrency trading industry, sometimes that entry is much better than another entry. So one of the reasons why people trust us is that we look at all of the coins. We look at about 2,800 cryptocurrencies from 8 different exchanges. We look at all of them with algorithms and AI and analysts like myself and Robert and Asitha. And what we find is maybe out of the 2,800 cryptocurrencies, maybe there's only about 30 coins. And out of that 30, maybe they should only be buying 5 coins this week. Those 5 coins, every time they're going to go up. And the reason they're going to go up is what Asitha said, it's our methodology. So if you know that there's only 5 coins out of nearly 3,000, you don't have to put like 1% of your capital into those or $50. You can put in a lot of your capital. You can put in 30% or 40% into those coins because you're confident in the trading. And I think the problem with the industry, and this is coming from Forex, which is the traditional markets and precious metals, is that there's terrible advice. The advice is just use 1%, spread it across lots and lots of coins or lots and lots of assets, have a diversified portfolio. That advice was terrible advice for the last 4 years, because even if you bought 100 different projects, most of them are going straight down. So, okay, you got 1% in 50 projects, but they're all going straight down. So that's terrible advice. And the way that we talk about it is take a lot of time, use automation, use support, come to the live webinars, and we will tell you exactly which cryptocurrencies to buy, maybe just for the next week or 2, but you can put in a lot more than 1% of your portfolio, because you will see in the webinars and using our algorithm, you will have confidence. So it's very, very hard to find these cryptocurrencies, but a lot of our traders use 30 or 40% of their entire portfolio just in 1 or 2 coins, simply because those coins are doing something that 3,000 other cryptocurrencies are not doing. So that's how we work with risk versus reward. We put in the effort, we put in the hard work to find the right coins, and that means that people trust the trade so they can risk a lot more, and of course they get a much bigger reward. So that's kind of what we've done for the last maybe 4 years out of the last 7.
Oh, so you mentioned interesting situation there. So every time on our streams, I say diversify your portfolio, but actually not going to buy everything, but with a small portion. Yeah. So just you should think wise. And actually, you just mentioned one interesting point here, that many traders take their efforts only on 2 or 3 points. So if you go, for example, and ask even popular traders who are YouTubers as well, they just answer you that I'm trading Bitcoin, Cosmos, for example, and Ethereum or something, and I'm concentrating on only on these 3 coins or only on these 5 coins, because but the reason is not they just want to put all the eggs in one bucket or something. They just have a lack of knowledge about other coins because they haven't got so much time to analyze everything, right? So they just need to concentrate on several ones because they cannot be effective if they will, if they cannot analyze all the patterns of other coins and in that way, they sometimes loses the perspectives of the successful trades, and actually, it's harder for them to leverage their profits, right? And what about the life changing money? So we're always talking about that trading is one of the ways to make a life changing money, right? So what for your personal, I don't know, for your personal attitude, what is the minimum or maximum of the life changing money in trading? And maybe do you have some successful, examples of this?
Yeah, we have a few members who started with $3,000. Now, $3,000 is a lot of money, but one of our members, Mike, who comes to the webinar, you can come and talk to him. He's turned the $3,000 into $147,000. And all he's done is follow our advice. So I don't know what percentage that is, but I know it's a lot, and it's a lot more than buy and hold. So really, life-changing money is going to mean the amount of money that it's going to change your life. Now, the question is, does that mean change your life this week or this month or this year? And really, it's going to come down to whether or not you have the risk to change your life fast or slow. So what we suggest is, if you're consistent and you make the right decision many, many, many times in a row, you can very easily change your life using cryptocurrency trading. You don't even need to use derivative leverage because that introduces new risk. A lot of people think that the fast way to change your life is to use leverage, but that may not necessarily be true. We've taught thousands of people. We've put $600 million through our system, and we know that the traders who've been making the most money, the most correct decisions, who've changed their life the most, they were trading in spot markets, but they were very disciplined. They always chose the right coins. So if you choose the right coins, what happens is you start compounding, and the changing of your life starts happening faster and faster and faster. So a lot of people think that the old days of 2017 or 2016, those days are over. That's not true at all. In fact, in the last 2 or 3 months, our community has found about 50 coins, and most of them have gone up 2 or 3 or 400%. And most people don't realize that's still possible. So if you put in $100 and you make the right decision, your $100 is now $400. And then if you put $400 into the right decision, now you're $1,000. If you put 1,000 in, now you're 3,000, 3,000, 9,000, 9,000, 27,000. So it's very easy to step up your income from a very small amount to a very large amount, but only if you make the right decision about 6, 7, 8 times in a row. And so we see some YouTubers on talking about derivative leverage, and sometimes they're lucky. Sometimes they just make a lot of good trades and they make a lot of money. And when we see this, we think, oh, it's so easy. But as you know, it's not easy to make the right decision every single time. You need education, automation, and you also need like some sort of support network. So I think you can change your life, but it takes some study, and it takes good people and good algorithms and good automation. And once you start making the right decisions, I think it actually becomes easier, and you can change your, say, $100 US to $10,000 US in maybe 3 or 4 months if you keep making the right decisions. But a lot of people, they find it too slow. They take too much risk. They try too many ideas. They get overwhelmed. There's too many projects. The one thing that we've done for 7 years is the same thing. So our methodology is 7 years old. We haven't changed it. And you can come to our community. You can look at our old videos. I have different hair, different costume. This is 7 years ago. We haven't changed. And the reason we don't change is because our methodology works. And if you want to keep making the right decisions and change your life, all you have to do is make the same decision over and over and over again. And most of the professional traders that we know, including Robert, to be honest, it's a bit boring. It's a bit boring to do the same thing every week, but this is how you make a lot of money and change your life. If you talk to people who are actually full-time traders, who actually make money, if they're professional traders and they trade other people's money, if you ask them, isn't it an exciting job? They say, no, it's very boring because it's the same thing every single week. But if you're prepared to look for the cryptocurrencies that are going up, and if you're interested in putting into your money and you want automation and support and education, and you want to come to our webinars and do the same thing all the time, you will make a lot more money that way. It will change your life. And we know this because we have people that are with us since 2017. So they've been paying us for 7 years, like literally for 7 years. And we're not changing. We're doing the same thing and they're still making money. Like Mike, we have a lot of members that you can come in and talk to who've grown their income from a small amount to a large amount, including this guy called Wolfie that we talked about. He made $500,000 in one day using the same strategies, and the CEO of Binance was talking about him. So it really depends how much money you've got to start with, but if you make the right decisions over and over again, you can actually change your life. It just might not be as fast as some people really want. That's the real story, to be honest.
Yeah, but I like the comparison with the boring job, but actually, the 90% of our jobs are boring. So, but you have a choice just to go for the, I don't know, to work on the under construction something, or I don't know, growing plants, and you're going for the trading, and the all this stuff is boring, right? For major people, yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah. I'm
yes,
not speaking about the flowers or orchids. If you're just growing orchids, it can be fun, right? So, but if you are just growing the potatoes on the big field and you're ruling the tractor, so it's not so funny. And so actually, and you have trading. From the other hand, this boring trading. So I would choose the sitting on the computer and making my money for living within these, numbers and graphics and everything. But of course, it's just a choice of everybody. Yeah. Sorry for disturbing. Asitha, you wanted to add anything?
No, I just want to add this one simple thing. It's just that if anybody wants to make a life changing, like you even mentioned, because you're happy to put your hours into it, because you need to do that. Like, if you want to, like, make a change in any field, like, whether you want to do farming, you still have to go and do the farming yourself. So it takes a little bit of time to get your harvest, because it takes, like, if you're doing potato farming, it takes 3 months to, like, reap the benefit of from planting to, like, getting the crop coming in. So you need to put that timing. So in trading also, you need to put that timing, because some people, the biggest mistake that people makes is people think, okay, there's auto trading system. Okay, we just put some money, and you put $100, and then you get $1,000 out of it, and so you don't have to do anything and you make money. That's not it. We haven't, like, build a money making machine. If that's the case, we will not be selling, we will be just having it for ourselves. But that's not the case. You
Just
need to put
printing money.
yeah. You had to put your time and effort in. So people who are doing well with us, right, are people who have put the time, right? And once they put the time for about 6 to 1 years of time, then everything becomes easy for them after that. Like, and we know now they don't come as much, but they just come in, take our advice, take the coins that we have done, scan for them, and they just, like, invested it, and next month they come and say, hey, we made 30-40 grand, and that's it. And then we don't see them again, and then they come here. That is because they know what they are doing, because we, as Jonathan said, we never changed. We had the same methodology, because we found that works. And then, like, you just keep learning about it, and then once you are done, you always change your life, and then you have your own life that you want to do. So that's what I wanted to say. Just
Okay.
you
Thanks.
have
So actually, you've covered a bunch of questions I had in my pocket. But okay, so guys, actually, I suppose we've just left behind the half an hour about our speaking and everything. So let's show people what we're talking about, how to get in, and everything about the blockchain education that.
Okay, no worries. So as we discussed, the real success that you need to change your life involves three things: education, automation, and support. So when you log into our system, I'm not sure if you're sharing the screen now. I can show you guys. When you log into the system, you'll see this membership dashboard, and there's a few options here. For example, we have a way for you to start to learn. You can come to our beginner webinars. We do those every single week, especially for people who are very brand new, who are beginners. We also have a video training library. So if you want to learn, maybe you're in a different time zone to us and you just want to watch some of the videos, you can watch some of the videos here. We also have some things that you can download that teach you a lot of stuff. You can come along to our normal regular webinars. So once you understand what's happening and how to trade, and if you want to change your life, you can come to these webinars. These are twice a week. And then you can come into the trading room, which is a little bit like Discord, except it's a private trading room that has over 2 million messages going back to 2017. So very powerful trading environment full of people who are there to help you. And then, of course, we have the auto trading system and a support system. So what you'll understand about us is that everything that we do when we teach people, we know it works. So for example, when you come to the training section here, we have a lot of different training videos. We have the regular webinars, the normal webinars. So if I just come into the regular weekly webinars here, you can see that we've been teaching people every single week. And this is 123 weeks in a row in our regular webinars. You can come down, have a look at all of these different webinars. It actually takes a long time to load because there's so many. The same thing with the beginner training videos. We've got advanced training videos. We'll just go into some of these beginner training videos and I'll just show you. Inside the system, we have over 900 hours of webinar videos, and we have over 600 hours of training videos. There's so many, in fact, that it's a little bit slow because I'm streaming videos at the moment. But you can come through this area and look at all the videos, the personal training videos by Robert. So basically, all of your education is covered. You have the right videos and you have the right webinars to teach you. Then you've got the automated trading. So the automated trading means that once you understand how everything works, you can come into the auto trading system. And like we said, right now, there's thousands and thousands of cryptocurrencies that you can trade around the world. Our system does something very special. We're the only company that seems to do this. We connect to multiple different exchanges. So if you have an account at any of these major international exchanges, then you can use our automatic trading system. And the thing you have to understand is we never take your custody of your Bitcoin or your cryptocurrency. We never take it. It always stays inside your account. So if you have a Binance account, your cryptocurrency, your money, your Bitcoin, your Ethereum, it always stays inside Binance. If you're in KuCoin or Kraken or Coinbase or Bybit or Huobi, your cryptocurrency always stays inside your account and we can never withdraw it. This is very different to a lot of different projects where they ask you to send you cryptocurrency and maybe they send you back some ICO coins or something like that. We never do that. We never ask for your Bitcoin. We never ask for any of your cryptocurrencies. We also don't do KYC. We don't need to because we don't touch your cryptocurrency. All we do is send automatic signals to some of these exchanges. So if I come into Binance, you can see that every single second, our system is looking at all of the different cryptocurrencies on Binance, and we're identifying the ones that are going to go and make the most sense. You can see here that we have different automated algorithms. So what's behind each one of these pictures is an automatic system that looks at Binance, looks at all the different cryptocurrencies, finds the ones to trade, and then automatically trades for it. Now, some of these are long-term, some of these are short-term. So you can see some of the signals that we generate are very short. Some of them are super short, just 4 days. Some of the longer-term ones are more in line with what we teach in some of the webinars. So if I come in here and look at the results that we've been generating over the last like 7 to 10 days, these are real results. These are real cryptocurrencies that are going up right now. You can see some of these. Some of your people would have been watching these, including TRB, up 203%. So if you have a look at this from 15 days ago, when we come here 15 days ago, we can go backwards in time and actually see when the signal triggered. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to use the date range. These are live charts, and I'm going to go back 15 days, and you can see our system was automatically buying this cryptocurrency for all of our members on this day here. And when I go and I measure the forecast from around about here all the way to the top, you can see that it's up about just 100 and, let me go zoom in there, 178%. So this is 178%. Now, the way that the system works is it's searching around looking for different things to buy, and it may trigger multiple entries through this period as well. So we may end up triggering an entry here and we move up in that way. Maybe we do another one there and we move up in that way, and we do another one there and it moves up in that way. And as you can see, as you go back in time, these numbers are quite large. So this is Blue Zell, 11%, 20%. And this is just one of these, like TRB, that's an earlier one. So we were telling people to buy it actually 1 month ago, and since then it's gone up 270%. Blue Zell, we were telling everybody to buy it 1 month ago, and it's up 250%. And the thing you have to understand is that these automatic signals that are inside the system, these are the same sort of signals that we're identifying in our webinars. So when we tell people to actually go and buy some of these cryptocurrencies, like for example, we were telling everybody to buy Ant, you can see that it's a nice, smooth, automated entry. We've been telling people to buy Ant now for about 3 months. And as you can see, there's a lovely cyclic pattern to our methodology. And we know what's about to happen, and it just keeps on moving. So the combination of how we teach you and how we automatically do things is all lined up. And then on top of that, we actually have the support network in play. We have a team of people that are prepared to help you. We also do futures as well. So futures operates in the same way. We look at all of the different derivatives and leverage and futures opportunities out there. We look at thousands and thousands and thousands of them, and then we look to see which of these individual trading pairs we can operate with leverage. So when I have a look here, I can have a look at the trading view signals, the official call signals. I can have a look at ALDA. And if I come over here to results and I show you the ALDA signals, these are signals that our system has triggered over the last like maybe 2 to 3 weeks that have triggered enormous increases. So you can have a look at this, like for example, TRB US dollar, we were triggering this 26 days ago and it made 357%. That's before leverage. So if you're using 10x leverage, that's 3,570%. You can see this one here, XRP, we all love Ripple. 7 days ago, if you bought it, you made 50%. If you were using 20 times leverage, you just made 1,000%. So these systems, the signals that we're generating, this one just 1 day ago, it's up 53% in a day. That's the one that I was just talking about. And these leverage amounts over here are unbelievable, and they follow the same strategy that we follow in the spot markets across multiple different exchanges. It's about identifying cryptocurrencies that are going up for a very specific amount of time. And that's what our methodology does. We identify that part, and you can see our automated entries triggering in real time. So these ones, like we were talking about these about a week and a half ago, and you can see it's up 36%. Front is one of the ones that we triggered a couple of days ago. As you can see, same sort of entries. Once again, the same sort of cryptocurrencies. And if you're wondering how we can identify 100% in 4 days, it's because we look at 3,000 or 4,000 cryptocurrencies every single day using artificial intelligence and using our automation. And this is the sort of thing that we're looking for. But the interesting thing is, out of the thousands and thousands of cryptocurrencies, there's only about, as you can see, I think there's maybe 8 or 10 coins this week that you should be buying. So I'm actually showing you which coins we were telling all of our members to buy. We were telling them to buy back here, of course, and you can see that in the last 36 days, it's up 77%. We talked about TRB. You can see exactly the same system that we've been using for 7 years. Once again, 320% in 21 days. TRX, the same sort of thing. As you can see, it's the same sort of thing over and over again. This one currently up some 19%. So as you can see, the system is automatically searching for cryptocurrencies. And then when we go into the actual webinars, we go into the training, on the webinars, we actually discuss exactly which coins to buy. So the combination of the trading room, which is our support system, I'll just pop in there now, as well as the automated trading, as well as the sort of the education or the methodology. It's a combination of all three things that you need to make the right decisions. If you have a look at our system here, you can scroll down. This system, it works just like sort of Discord, as you can see. The difference between our system and Discord is that, as you can see, there's thousands of messages. These are just for me, just in the last, the last month or something. But our system scrolls backwards in time. So if I search for, I don't know, maybe 2017 or something, you can go backwards in time all the way back to 2017. And you just keep on going backwards and backwards and backwards. And we talked about coins back then, like POT BTC. I think it was called POT. You go backwards and backwards and backwards. And this goes back to 2021 here. But if you have a look at some of the earlier coins inside the general chat system, it goes back until 2017. So we don't hide anything. We show you all of the different systems. We show you all of the different signals. We reveal everything inside our methodology. We explain exactly how we find these coins, exactly what all of these patterns mean, exactly when to buy and when to sell. You can see exact specific times to sell. Same methodology in the last 7 years. Sell it up here. And I was telling everybody a couple of days ago in the webinar to sell it. And you can see exactly when we were telling them to sell, that exact point there. And the reason we tell them to sell there is because this part of the methodology, this indicator which we provide for free, is telling them exactly when to sell. And you can see a couple of days later, you get secondary confirmation. So our methodology involves 7 or 8 different things, which we know because we've triggered hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of trades for 7 years. So we know exactly what works. And really, it just comes down to people having the right mindset. Are you interested in the right education? Are you interested in buying the right coins? Are you able to avoid or turn your mind away from 3,000 cryptocurrencies? And maybe this week you're only allowed to look at 10 coins. When I have a look at some of the orange coin lists, you can see we have different base pairs. When I have a look at the base pairs where people are trading them versus derivatives and futures, this was one that we talked about 4 days ago. Let me ask you, can you see why we would be interested in buying this coin on this particular day? This was a couple of days ago, and this is a derivative leverage coin. And as you can see, it's up 64% in 2 days. And the same thing happens over and over again. We talked about auction on the Tuesday and the Wednesday webinar. You can see this has moved up. And when you look at this coin, what's interesting about this coin is it's up 43%. But what's more interesting is that there's about 3,000 cryptocurrencies on 8 different exchanges that are going straight down. They're just going straight down. I can show you most of them when I go and have a look at my Binance BTC markets. They all look like this. This is what most coins look like. And if the people that are watching this, if they're honest, this is what most of the cryptocurrency industry looks like right now. Most cryptocurrencies are just going straight down. It doesn't matter if you are interested in Ethereum. It doesn't matter if you're interested in Cardano or Solana. Most coins are going straight down. And I can go down this list and you'll see the same pattern happening over and over again. It's the same pattern. These are all of the coins on Binance. As you can see, they're all going down. But wouldn't it be amazing if you had a system that could automatically detect coins like Ant? This one's not going down, is it? It's going up. You can see how easy it is to identify. But unfortunately, most coins look like this, which is sad for the industry, because in 2017, you could buy anything and everything went up. But if you try that now, you're taking too much risk, because most cryptocurrency projects, most cryptocurrency coins are going down. And we understand that people like projects. They like Ethereum, they like Solana, they like all of these coins like Stellar. They like these coins, they like the project, they like the blockchain. But if you really want to change your life, you have to stop thinking about coins that are going down. If you trade them, especially if you're using leverage, then you're going to lose money. And a lot of the people who lose money, they are not taking enough time to find the coins going up. And so when Asitha, the CEO, said you have to do the time, what we actually do is we do that for you. The algorithms, the artificial intelligence, the analysts, the people in chat, people like Robert, we will tell you exactly which cryptocurrencies to buy. We've done it every single week, twice a week for 4 years now. Also, our algorithms tell you exactly what to buy. You can come into our chat system and you can ask people, what should I buy? So you don't even need to do it. And a lot of the people who've actually changed their life and they've made the most amount of money with us, they still have full-time jobs. They only come to us maybe once or twice a week and they ask a very simple question, what should I buy? And we tell them, it's like, well, here's what you should buy. And the interesting thing about our education and our webinars is we tell you why you should buy it. Like, there's no confusion. We tell you exactly why you should buy it, why the algorithm found the coin, what all the other coins are doing, why this is the coin to buy. And our algorithm is always correct. Recently, we were telling people what to buy in Tomo and also specifically when to sell it. And once again, I'll just show you this chart here. You can see the same algorithmic entries. This is basically when we tell everybody to get heavy into Tomo. And as you can see, this is the line outside of this channel. This is when we tell them to sell. So very specifically, there was a time to sell, which was up here. That's when to sell. And this is when to buy, right in there. And as you can see, it's not an accident when you can make 344% in 66 days. This is not an accident. In fact, we don't really do accidents, because there was a time when we didn't want you to buy this. As you can see, this is the part that we don't want you to buy. We never, ever talk about it. Why would we ever talk about it? When we want you to buy is in this area here. So that's where you start making money. So you have to be aware that for a lot of the cryptocurrencies, our system will never tell you to buy it for this amount of time. So a lot of people can't wait. This is 506 days. You are not supposed to buy it for 506 days. That's a year and a half. And then just when you should be buying it, we tell you exactly when to buy. And this happens over and over again, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Our automated systems, not surprised. We can see movement here. But if you really want to create a life-changing income and start generating 200 or 300 or 400% increases, you need to know exactly when to buy it. This one going up 153% this month. And if I show you, it's the same pattern. It's the same thing that we've been doing for 7 years. Every single time, the entry is right here. So it's easy when I look back in time to say, oh, this, we told you to buy, we told you to buy. And some of you will think, are you telling the truth? You're just looking backwards in time. But what you can do is you can go back and you can look at our live webinars, you can look at our chat history, you can look at our automated AI algorithms, and you'll see, oh yes, I see, you were telling me to buy on that day. So there's nothing tricky about this. We don't hide how to make all this money. In fact, we never touch your cryptocurrency. So our job is to make sure that you keep making money like this. Because if you don't, then guess what? You'll go somewhere else and you'll buy something else and we'll never see you again. And, you know, we don't make any money if you leave us. So what we want you to do is come to us and learn how to trade cryptocurrency the correct way and join our group. It's very hard for us because there's a lot of projects out there in the crypto world that make a lot of claims. But if you ask yourself, which projects have been around for 7 years, which ones have got automated trading, education, and support, and which cryptocurrencies do you buy over 7 years? The answer is you can buy a lot of different cryptocurrencies, but you have to buy them at the right time. And if you make the right decision, and if you make a good decision, a good decision, a good decision, a good decision, if you keep making good decisions, you can easily change your life. You can make tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. And we have lots of people inside our community. You can come and actually join us and talk to these people. You don't have to read testimonials. You can talk to these exact people who are making the right decisions over and over again. So the system is a combination of automatic algorithms, but it's more than that. It's all about having a methodology that actually tells you exactly when to buy. And it's also about having a community of people that are interested in actually showing you exactly what time to buy. You can see Robert working hard, telling people to start buying 25% move. This is inside our signals group, as you can see. And this is going back to 2017. And of course, we're also sharing information about the industry that helps us understand what you should be doing when you're thinking about trading. So if that's the sort of thing that you guys are interested in, if you're interested in a group of people that have been doing it for 7 years, who've got a methodology that works, I'd encourage everybody to give us at least 1 month. And I believe GeekFi has got an amazing offer for you guys. We don't normally do this, but this is one of our first times on Binance Live. Do you want to talk about that offer, GeekFi?
Yep, I will. Yeah, guys. So actually, we're just providing 25% discount, but as Jonathan said, we have a special stuff for you guys, and I will just keeping it for myself. I want to keep it myself, but I will provide it for you guys. So I will. So in recent days, actually, so we will be testing live platform. We will be just showing. So I will show my trades during the whole week, maybe more. And actually, guys, I will provide you the form, and you can fulfill it, or I will provide the direct link. I don't know yet. So you will be able to join us in this wonderful journey, guys. Because actually, we were just touching the things about the stuff, and I like you're saying that some of guys just going up for one time of 2 weeks and asking what to buy. So in my mind is like seller time. I need to buy something. Yeah, and if you are just acting like this, so I imagine that they have some spare time and spare money to invest in. So guys, actually, before the 2020, I believe, so I'm in crypto from since I'm sorry guys, since 2017. So and before 2020, I couldn't say what to buy because I haven't got free money to go for any platform and ask what to buy. So, and when you're just changing your habits, and when you're making a habit to investing something, and you have this spare money, spare time, so you're on the start of the right way, make profits and scale them up. So no matter, I believe, no matter actually how much do you have. Of course, if you have $10, better by asking for your girlfriend. But if you're just making an effort, making at least 500, for example, monthly, or 100 monthly, doesn't matter, and just put it into investments and do it every single period of time. So that's where we're teaching on our streams as well. So you will be, so this discipline you've just mentioned before. So this is the key for you guys to make things more easier and simple for you guys actually. So this is very I just this is very good feed actually what you've been doing. Yeah, so actually I saw the chat, and I saw that Asisha just joined the chat on the YouTube and answer all these questions about the trading, about the other stuff. So very great, thanks for this. And I believe guys just we'll get a lot of information. Actually, guys, I will review this interview just going through the signals, and I believe many people will do the same stuff here. But actually, the way better, of course, is join the platform, and of course join our next sessions where we will be just spreading out our funds. We're just looking for the greater opportunities and saying what's going on there on the cryptosphere, and how you should react on some signals, and how to use them and everything else. Yeah.
GeekFi,
Yep.
GeekFi, do you want me to reveal some secrets? It will only take 2
Yep.
minutes.
Okay.
And what I thought I would do is I would tell your viewers what we've been telling people to buy for the last week and a half.
Okay,
So
guys.
these
Take
are
a moment. Take a moment.
our
So
best signals. Yeah.
okay.
Make sure you
Okay.
get a notepad out, because I'm going to move through these quickly. We call this the orange list. So the orange list is an opportunity list. And what we've done is we've looked at thousands and thousands of cryptocurrencies which are going down, and we're looking for the ones that are starting to go up. Now, some of these signals that I show you are stuff that we talked about 2 or 3 weeks ago. So maybe they've already gone up. You'll see the same pattern, though. I want you to understand that the methodology that we use is the same pattern. So I'll share my screen now, and I'll show you guys the orange list over here. Every single week in the webinars, we talk about the orange list, and I'll just start at the top, and we can go through this process. So as you can see, what we're looking for is, like, the Nike swoosh symbol. I think the Nike swoosh symbol looks like that. So this is the swoosh. And what we're looking for is automated entries, and we talk about them in the webinars. So keep this in mind, the way that this works. And as you can see, sometimes the swoosh is a little bit slower. You can see it comes down, and now it's starting to turn up. When I show you some of these things, some of the signals like Bitcoin Cash, it was going down for about 1.5 years. And then as you can see, it's swooshed up into these Fibonacci levels. But it's the same pattern that we're looking for. And as you can see, the same entry conditions are showing over time. What you're going to be looking for is these algorithmic entries here, which tell us that things are about to go up. You'll see the same pattern. Right? This is one that's very interesting. This triggered a couple of days ago, so I would imagine this is going to continue going up. We've got fourth as well. You can see that this one is a more gentle swoosh. So it's on its way. It's already triggering entry conditions. And if you're wondering how this works, if you have a look at some of the entries that we talked about in the past, you can see that's worth 59% in 2 days. And in our webinar last week, we did this one as well, which is another 59% in 2 days. A lot of the time, the reason these coins are going up like this is not an accident. You can go back and you can see us talking about this for the last 2 or 3 days, because our automated entries are coming in here. So we're telling people to buy here. And if I go and show you these percentages, you can see yesterday and today, it's up 150%. So these are the signals that we're watching. As you can see, this one hasn't even started yet. I think in about 3 or 4 days, we'll go up in that general direction. A lot of these cryptocurrencies are only just starting. Once again, you can see higher highs, higher lows. You can see the differences. So our system is watching this. It watches it all the way down. And as soon as it starts going up, we get algorithmic entries, which is basically putting people into buy orders. And I'll just move through these lists. You guys can have a look. High and Cleaver. Keep in mind that we were telling people to buy this 2 weeks ago. This is when we tell people to buy. And this thing here, this is called a pink Barbie. This is basically giving us confirmation. You'll see these pink Barbies in all sorts of locations over and over again. Same thing here. We were telling people to buy Loom last week. Today's candle, if you go back and watch our webinar from Wednesday, we were telling everybody to buy Loom. And so now it's 60% in 2 days. but we were telling everybody to buy it 2 days ago. You can go and watch our webinar. This is our list from 2 days ago, actually. You can see in the last 2 days, the price movement in all of these coins. Now, keep in mind, on this list, there's 35 coins. The problem is that there's over 3,000 coins that you can trade, and most of them look like this. This is what most coins look like on Coinbase, Huobi, Bybit. But now we're finding this. And when we find this movement, we know what happens next. It always just goes up. Some of them go up like 20%, some of them go up 30%, some of them go up multiple times. As you can see, sometimes these individual daily candles will go up as much as 67% in 3 days. It's the same pattern. You can see the same entry conditions, the algorithm's working hard. Once we identify the change in direction, we tell everybody to buy. And as you can see, over and over again, sometimes in just 2 or 3 days, you'll go up such a ridiculous percent. We were talking about this about 3 weeks ago, 200% in a week. It's the same pattern. We show you exactly how this pattern works. It doesn't matter if the asset is a popular asset, doesn't matter how quickly it is, the same pattern again. Solve this week. Once we triggered in the webinar, now up 149%. Storage, this one once again, same pattern. You can see it over and over again. And some of them go up a small amount, some of them go up a large amount, 76% in 12 days. Now, for a lot of people, they don't want to sort of trade across this period. What you have to understand is when we're in the webinars and we're telling everybody to buy this coin, this period of time from here to where we are today, this is 50%. It's 60 days. That's a long time for people. So that's why some of our people, they come to us and we tell them what to buy, and 30 days, 60 days later, they've made 52%. So if they started with $100, over here, they've got $152. Now, sometimes it's a little bit slow like that, and other times it's ridiculously quickly. Like, for example, when we were telling everybody to buy Strax a couple of days ago, it went up 34% in just 2 days. Tomo, as you know, this is one that's gone up consistently for a long period of time. As you can see, the same sort of entries here. And when I go up here, it was worth 276%. TRB, same pattern. Now, as you can tell, these signals, a lot of these signals, it would have been a lot better if you guys were a member a month ago, because as you can see, but what I want you to understand is that every single day, cryptocurrencies go up in value. Some of them have been going up since the beginning of the year. This is actually October in 2022. So imagine if you were buying OXT or Trias back then and you sold it a couple of days ago. Okay, it took 311 days. You made 190%. Each time having opportunities to buy. So there's multiple entries along the way. And the thing you have to understand is an entry like this has just started. So this may end up going up here over the next 6 to 12 months. And the last time we got this type of algorithmic entry pattern, guess how much it did? Let's go and find out. It went up 286% in 24 days. So our algorithm is sitting there telling us something's changing. You can see the same pattern. And we're unlike all of the other companies, because when we have a look at these automated entries, we tell you exactly how it worked. You can see we were talking about wild. If you go in on a 4-hour, because don't forget our methodology works on any time frames, does this start looking familiar? Now we're doing the 4-hour. We're not doing a daily candle, same pattern. So what was this one worth? I remember us talking about this last week, and so 65% in 1 day. And as you can see, the pattern continues to repeat over and over again. This is Monero, and as you can see, this one is a much slower pattern, a lot more opportunities here. And if I go out and I have a look at it on the daily basis, you'll see this one is no longer going down. So the algorithms are starting to say, keep an eye on this, because every other cryptocurrency is following this pattern straight down. But look what's happened with Monero. Now it's going sideways. And as soon as it starts going up, as soon as it starts moving up, our automated signals will trigger entries. And so that's the orange list. There's 35 coins out of, I think there's something like 7,000 possible base pairs that we run through our system, and about 3,000 coins that we consider every week in our webinar. So if you've ever wondered which coins are going up, then you can come to our webinar on Wednesdays and Fridays. You can go into our chat system. You can watch the webinar replay. You can ask people. You can look at our automated signals. You can even do managed trading. And we will do all of the hard work for you and show you exactly which coins. And you will not doubt us because you'll have the confidence. You'll understand the methodology. You'll understand why the algorithms made these decisions. You'll understand why Robert and Asitha and I made these decisions. Everything is very transparent. We don't hide any secrets. We know exactly how to find these coins. And so it really just comes down to whether or not you're prepared to buy them at the right time. And sometimes if you've got a lot of time, you can buy all of the right coins. Sometimes if you only want to come in once a week, that's okay. Maybe once a month, that's also okay. Because a lot of these coins that we've been choosing, they've been going up for months and months and months. Even Bitcoin, if I go and show you the Bitcoin chart, you can see when we were telling everybody to buy Bitcoin, if you go back and talk to all of the different cryptocurrency influencers on YouTube, guess what? They had no idea when to buy crypto. Look at that. See that entry? This is when we were telling everybody to buy. It makes very, very clear sense. It became extremely obvious when you should have been buying. It was exactly 256 days ago. This uptrend channel has been running and recently broke. But as you can see, at one point, cryptocurrency was the fastest outperforming asset on the planet, going up 77% in 93 days, and ultimately going up as much as 84% in the last 6 months. The question you have to ask yourself is, do you know anybody that knew exactly when to buy it? Exactly when to buy it, literally within 3 days. So our algorithms know how to catch the bottom. That's the trick. And we know exactly which coins to avoid. And I think if your members are looking for an actual reliable way to change their life, then we're the people that they need to come and talk to, and they can have their trust in us because we're never going to touch their cryptocurrency. That stays inside your account. And we can automatically trade it without ever touching your cryptocurrency. So I think that should give you a good idea. And I'm excited that you guys are using the discount coupon because that's quite a large savings. We thought about increasing our price. Some people are going to, they start scratching their head. Why would you charge $1,000 per month? Well, the truth is, you can make a lot more than $1,000 per month. We have traders who make tens of thousands of dollars in a single week. So we thought about putting our prices up, but we wanted to try the GeekFi audience at the current price with the discount just to see what you guys think. And if you like it, then tell your friends. And I think we'll get together a community that continues to make money. We've been doing this for 7 years, and I'm excited to bring new people in. We don't advertise. You're not going to hear about us. This is a bit of an exclusive offer that you're getting. So anyway, I like to talk, as you can see, but I explain and I teach on camera in the webinars, and I look forward to seeing you guys.
I suppose everyone just staying and just listening like and just listening and just getting this information. Okay, guys, so I believe that we're running out of time, and I want to thank you again for visiting us. So I believe we will meet with you guys in other episodes, because a lot of things to discuss, a lot of stuff to dive in, and a lot of stuff to analyze, and we will try to do it by our hands. So guys, stay tuned, and of course I want to say big thanks again, and maybe the last word, guys, from all of you.
Yeah, thank you very much, guys. It was lovely to be here, and I look forward to seeing you. We'll do lots more of these if you want. We can explain a little bit more and maybe have more time for questions next time, and we look forward to your review. All right, bye, guys. Bye.
Okay, bye, guys. Love you all. See you. Bye.
Thank you.
Okay, so how is it going?